So just got a phone call from Anna. The crew's abandoned me for 3 or 4 more days. So I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere in Belgium, which is kind of nice, I suppose. And I was looking at a map, and you can see here, I'm here basically on the coast, and you can see that actually there's lots of these green things are mooring places, lots of mooring places on this tiny canal going inland. So I may well go inland for a couple of days. Sounds like a nice thing to do, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, what's kind of the plan? Okay, but actually I need to get across the channel because the weather won't hold forever. So I need, I've got people organised, just a matter of making it happen. Okay. This is the port of, what's this place called? Not quite sure what it's called. It's called Verny. Okay, and this is the centre. I'm actually currently somewhere up here, just off the edge, I think. Just there, I think. I'm a pirate mooring. And then actually the port where I'm talking to you is here, and then it splits this way, goes to Dunkirk, and this way goes inland. So Anna's flight got cancelled. She was supposed to arrive today. So now it strikes in Portugal, so there's a 4-day for the next flight. So I am going on a jolly. I'm heading inland on a tiny canal covered in duckweed, which joins up with the river Yes Sir or something, which then takes me back to Newport. To take me about 4 days, which is perfect. I'll arrive just in time to pick Anna up from her plane. So it's super shallow, and I think I've got something around my prop. The wheel is loose and a little bumpy, and when I reverse I get strange noises, and she doesn't reverse very well. So there is definitely something around the prop. Hopefully it'll fall off by itself. I can't do a big reverse because the dinghy's on the back, and the rope might get sucked under and it bashes the back of the boat and things. So I'm just pootling along slowly. She seems fine at slow speed. I have to sort that out at some point. Well, I managed to get my mooring line wrapped round the prop. That was what's making the funny noises. But now it's well and truly on. So I think the option is to cut it off and then see if I can reverse it. Let's have a look, but it's a lot of rope, so maybe not. So my mooring line is around the prop, so I've cut this and I'm going to try to take it off somehow. It was rushing at the railway bridge to get through because railway bridges don't like to wait. I threw the line, obviously I didn't make it on the back of the boat. Then normally I check, but this time I didn't check. Disaster. Disaster. Okay, the whole length of it's around the prop. Okay. For a lot of pushing and pulling and cutting and reversing the engine and forwarding the engine, then cutting again and pulling, I managed to get off the remains of the mooring line, all cut to pieces. So it's time for a cup of tea, and let's have a look. Little boat comes past. seems to be okay. There's no movement on the rudder. She steers fine. Engine still sounds a little bit different, but hard to tell. Sounds alright. Let's give it a bit of speed. Yeah, engine sounds fine. So I think we've got the rope off the prop, and now we're disappearing down a tiny little canal. It's about 2.5 meters deep, so it's fine. The weeds coming out, which is good. So maybe I'll have another look at the prop, try and find somewhere to get underneath and just feel around, make sure there's no rope left on it. The garden is growing a little too big. It's starting to obscure my visibility again. But actually we've got zucchini. There's actually a zucchini growing. I'm most impressed. Oh God, a bit tired again. Problems, single-handed. But it's kind of beautiful. Rain comes and goes, sun comes and goes. Lots of wildlife. A pretty canal. I think up ahead there's a 3-day mooring. First one I found in Belgium. So I'm going to stop there. Hopefully it's nice. See what happens. I ended up on a river. I'm not sure what it's called. Something romantic, I'm sure. It looks rather nice. So I'm on a mooring. I think I stay as long as I like, basically. And there's a lock just here. It's rather pretty, little village. So I think it's beer and chips in the garden. Maybe they've got Wi-Fi. Later though. Now, so I'm going to go back and check on the boat. So I got 4 days on countryside and river. So it just looks like this. It looks a little bit stormy at times, but it's not windy, so I think it just rains a lot. I don't mind a bit of rain. Oh, right, I'll make some soup. It's actually quite a nice place, this. I met a local who's going to give me his Wi-Fi code, which is great, so I should be able to upload some videos. You'll see videos soon. It's me and the cows and old age pensioners in boats. Okay, time for soup. It was a tiring day getting under the boat and cutting all the bloody rope off. That's just what it is. Sun goes down. It's nice.